And from the capital to Connecticut, this tragic air crash has brought thoughts and prayers from the flying community here in Connecticut. And some of them are giving insights about just what happens next with the investigation. A tragedy in the sky outside the nation's capital. The mid-air collision between a Black Hawk helicopter and an American Airlines jet. 67 people have been killed.
You have those feelings of dread, when something like this happens.
And closer to home, the crash is the talk of the aviation community in Connecticut. Phil Smith is the owner of the flight school Learn to Fly CT. Lindsay Rutka is the owner of the Hartford Jet Center. He's both a plane and helicopter pilot. Both are based at Brainerd Airport.
This hits home, especially being a helicopter pilot in fixed wing. Just brings you more of awareness and so forth. So we've been getting texts and messages and talking to other people in the aviation community.
When it comes to safety, you have air traffic control looking out for all the aircraft. We also have GPS transponders that show air traffic control exactly where we are. And then you also have, captain and first officer. So you have eyeballs looking outside. It's a very simple concept. It's called see and avoid.
Max Schmitter spent 32 years with the FAA as a safety inspector.
That was part of our tasking, was to investigate aircraft accidents.
We met him at the New England Air Museum in Windsor Locks, where he's a volunteer. You have been on scenes like this in your 30-plus year career.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. One of the first things you learn in an investigation is not to prejudge, not to jump to conclusions, and you try to get as much information as you can.
They say the key this early on is not to speculate, but to investigate.
Sometimes we're in this instant information age kind of thing. People want to know everything right now, and it's not going to happen.
It'll be a lengthy investigation. I would say at least probably a year until the NTSB releases their final report, then we'll actually have some answers to everything.
In Windsor Locks, Jim Altman, Fox 61.